The Grammys finally got it right. The Grammys finally got it right. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was thoroughly entertained this year. I know, like, I can't believe I was entertained watching the Grammys this year because for the past, I think the last time I was entertained watching the Grammy was, or the Grammys, was it 2017? Yeah, 2017, or was it 2016? How did they? No, to 2017. Yeah, 2017 when Lemonade was nominated. Lemonade, Anti, um, Adele's 25, Solange is still at the table. Like it was such a tough category that year, and it was so entertaining. That was the last time I thoroughly enjoyed the Grammys. Also, I feel like that was the last year we got before this year. That was the last year we got like one of the best performances in Grammy history. Beyonce's Lemonade, Sandcastle, and Love Drought performance at the Grammys. So that year was just spectacular, exceptional. It was very sad Rihanna won nothing. I feel like she was completely snubbed. But since then, I've not genuinely enjoyed the Grammys since then. But this year was different. The Grammys got it right this year. We're going to get into it. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about everything that happened at the Grammys this year. I'll just talk about the few things and the most important things that happened this year because I want the video to be very short. For my channel, I want my videos to be very short. I can't do like long content for this channel because it's a new channel. So get right into it and talk about the people that won and talk about the performances, everything. This year was exceptional. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was exceptional. So Sabrina Carpenter won her. She became a Grammy winner for the first time this year. She won Pop Solo Performance and Pop Vocal Album, which I knew she was going to win. Because if you think about Sabrina Carpenter, she's such a pop girl. She's what the Academy likes as a pop artist. Like she's very pop, which has me thinking, why did Katy Perry never win pop album or any pop award? Because they kind of are similar a little bit in terms of being very, very pop. That's like being bright and yeah, Sabrina deserved to win that award. Short and Sweet was a very good album. Espresso was amazing, exceptional. Everyone was talking about it. Please, please. I can talk about that album over and over again. Such a very, very good album. Charlie XCX. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Bratz was hands down my top 3 album from last year. Easily. Easily. Bratz, not just the album, the era. If I'll say my favorite era from last year was Bratz. So Charlie won Best Electronic Dance Album. She won Best Pop Record, Best Dance Pop Record for Von Dutch, which is my favorite song on that album. The stuff about the song, especially the video, it makes you feel very, like you're that bitch. Like you get what I'm saying? Especially when you're walking out. If you have Von Dutch, you just feel so unstoppable. Or if you're walking, like if you're just like going on a stroll on the road and you play Von Dutch, that song, I'm even wearing Von Dutch. I didn't even know. Von Dutch, that song is exceptional. And she won Best Recording Package. Honestly, she deserved to win this Best Recording Package because it was it was nothing groundbreaking in terms of the design or whatever. No, it's the packaging. When you see light green color, especially last year, when you see that color light green, the first thing that goes to your mind is Bratz. That's how you know how iconic that packaging was. The branding, the era was so exceptional. Charlie deserved her awards down. She deserved the awards, everything she won for Best Dance. It was just a fun era. Bratz was such a fun era. Bratz Summer was so fun. I don't care what anybody says. The people say that, oh, it's just white twink music. I'm not white. I'm surely not a twink, but I really, really enjoyed the album. The era was so exceptional. It was fun. That's what I'm talking about. Because me, I love when pop music is meant to be fun. It's not meant to be so depressing and just sad. I know, yeah, some people are meant to do like sad music or whatever, but generally, pop music is meant to be fun, meant to dance and rave. So Charlie deserved that award, and I was so so happy. Beyonce and Miley won Best Country Duo for um Two Most Wanted, and they deserve to win this. Initially, I wasn't sure they were going to win, but I remember at the time when this album came out, I think Two Most Wanted was the standout song for everybody at the time. Before after, what am I saying? Before people started like really, really listening to the album and having like different opinions and um different songs that they prefer. But I remember at the time when this album came out, almost everybody loved So Most Wanted. So it deserved to win Best Duo. I mean, Miley is amazing, Beyonce exceptional, and that chemistry on that song is so so good. It's just amazing. It's so so amazing. They blend so well together and such a good song. I really really loved it. So much. R&B category. I don't like how. Give me a second. Uh, ugh, my phone is acting up. Not now, please. Uh, okay, R&B category. Before we talk about the people that won for the R&B category, I don't like how the Grammys treat the R&B category. To be honest, I don't. It feels very anti-black. I'm sorry, because why are they not showing the R&B categories in the main show? Only like the whatever they call it, the pre-show, yeah, the pre-show, which is not actually the main show. It just feels very disrespectful, to be honest. It feels like it's spit on the face on R&B genre, and they need to change that. They need to start showing, even though they don't show the whole categories, but at least the main ones like best progressive R&B album, best R&B album. Those are things that should be shown in the main award show, not pre-show. It feels very disrespectful. I just have to say it. So obviously, R&B song was Caesar Saturn. She deserved that. Obviously, I was rooting for Thames though. Thames is amazing. Love her. I was also rooting for Kelani. Okay, but Caesar deserved that win. Best R&B performance, Money Long. That performance was so amazing. Obviously, best progressive R&B album. I think it was a tie. Was it a tie? Yeah, it was a tie between Average Sunshine and NX Worries. NX Worries has been an artist I've always wanted to listen to for the longest. Um, I know this album is an album that people were talking about last year. So I think NX Worry. Wait, it's actually two people. Anderson Park and Knowledge. I had no clue. Oh, no wonder Anderson Park was on stage. Oh, that makes sense. So it's two people. I downloaded the album, so I'll surely listen to it. It's very sad that Normani the Grammy snubbed Normani because, in my opinion, Normani had like the best. In my opinion, Normani and Leon Thomas. Normani and Leon Thomas. I don't know why I'm talking like this today. I'm so I just calm down. I've not slept well today. That's why I only slept for like 4 hours because I was watching the Grammys all night. I went to my chiropractor. But anyway, yeah, I was really rooting for Normani and Leon Thomas to get nominated for R&B album at least because those two albums are my favorite R&B albums from last year. What other R&B album did I really love from last year? It's Flow, but Flow. I hope Flow will get nominated this coming year for the album Access All Areas. Spectacular album, like so so good. I was also rooting for I still don't know why I can't pronounce her name, and I love her so much. Raven Lina. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I butchered her name. I was really rooting for her too because her album was exceptional. Um, but yeah, hopefully next year, yeah, Bed Eye was exceptional. Hopefully next year they get to um not disrespect R&B artists and the category. Okay, Chris Brown also won for R&B album. Okay, whatever that means. I did it to the album, so I don't know. So yeah, best African music performance, Thames Love Me JJ. I was so excited when she came on stage. Thames is my girl down. Born in the Wild was such a good album, solid record, and she looks so good on stage. Thames is her. I don't even know how to explain it. Like she's a superstar and she's not going anywhere anytime soon. She's yet to stay. I was just so excited seeing her on stage because obviously she's Nigerian, like I'm Nigerian, and I know it doesn't matter or whatever, but it just made me realize that anything is possible. Like, never underestimate your dreams or your goals. Like, these people that are up there that are getting these awards and acclaim, they don't have two heads. All they are just doing is working harder and Yeah, so just work harder, and seeing Thames on there was just very amazing. I was really excited. She deserved to win that award easily. Um, okay, so is that all we're going to talk about for the pre-show? I think so. I hope I'm not missing anything. Uh, yeah, okay, that's all for the pre-show. Okay, Sabrina also won Best Pop Solo during the main. No, Best Pop Vocal Album during the main show. Then Doechii won Best Rap Album. I cried. I'm sorry, but I actually cried. Why am I saying I'm sorry? No, I cried because Doechii is somebody that I've been following her for the longest. I've been following her journey for the longest. She's not an industry plant like some people say she is. I feel like the problem is that people feel like once there's like a black female pop artist or rap artist that's popping from nowhere, that term industry plant just comes up, which doesn't make any sense. These people work hard. We saw the same thing happen with Lizzo. People said Lizzo was an industry plant. How the fuck is she an industry plant? Like how? Just because they blew up overnight doesn't mean that they actually weren't working. I have been following Doechii's journey for the longest, and she deserved that win. Her performances, we'll get into the performances for last night, just like gradually. Let's just talk about like the categories and what, yeah. Her performances before the Grammys. I'm talking about like her Jimmy Fallon performance. Not this Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel. No, it's not even Jimmy Fallon. Sorry. What's his name? Stephen Cole. Oh my god, I can't remember. One of the nighttime show hosts. Yeah, you get what I'm talking about. Her performance there was so exceptional. Her performance at the Tiny Decks was so good, and the the mixtape, because not an album, it's a mixtape. The mixtape is so good. It's a solid body of work. Solid. She deserved to win that award, and her speech was so moving, especially when she talked to black girls and black women that they should never allow anybody stereotype them, and that if she can do it, they can also do it. It was just so motivational. Yeah, it was motivational and motivating, and it was so moving. It was so exceptional, and it was so good. She deserved to win that award. I'm not going to go according to how the awards are going. Obviously, I'll talk about the big three eventually because my notes is all over the place. So I'll talk about the big three eventually. That's the song of the year, record of the year, and album of the year. Oh, also I did talk about Kendrick. Kendrick won Best Rap Song. Kendrick won 3 awards before the main show started. Best Rap Song, Best Music Video, Best Rap Performance. Kendrick is him. I feel Kendrick is the kind of student that is so quiet, but is so smart. Like you'll be so surprised how they're like always leading the class without making noise. The way Kendrick just always wins in every. Once you see Kendrick's name in any rap category, he's taking that shit home immediately. And he won for Not Like Us. Like Drake, stand up with your BBL busted ass. Stand up, stand up. But yeah, Kendrick deserved that award, the awards for rap song easily. Music video, he deserved it. Not Like Us was a very solid music video and rap performance. Also, Chaperone won Best New Artist. I was really excited, even though I've not really gotten into Chaperone fully. I know the song "Good Luck." Is it "Good Luck, Babe"? Good luck. Very nice song, but I've not actually heard that album. But I downloaded it on Spotify, and I plan to listen to it like sometime, like maybe when I go to the gym tomorrow or something. I really need to get into Chaperone to see what the hype is about. But after watching that performance, though, we'll get into the performances. Because the performances last night, they're so good. Too good. So Chaperone won Best New Artist. Honestly, it was such a tough category. Anybody would have won, and I would have been so excited. Doechii would have won, I would have been excited. Ray, whew. Ray would have won, I would have been excited. Shabuzi would have won, I would have been excited. Anyone. It was such a tough category. But I knew Chaperone was going to win that easily because, I mean, she's kind of had like a very huge year last year compared to the other artists on the list. She had a very, very huge year So Chaperone won Best New Artist. Um, Beyonce won Best Country Album. I was shocked. Even she was shocked. So like the meme last night, she was like, you could tell that was her genuine reaction. She wasn't expecting that. I was not even expecting that she was going to win Best Country Album. And she won. I was so happy because she made history, but I was scared. Hold on. I was scared. The reason why I said I was scared when Beyonce won Best Country Album was, first of all, I wasn't sure she was going to win. But when they announced that Taylor Swift was going to present Country Album, I was like, oh no, Beyonce's winning this because there's no way Taylor Swift will award the best country album. There's no way Taylor Swift want to award, like, no shade. She don't want to award like IKEA. If that makes sense. Because Taylor Swift, come on, she's like the most popular artist right now. Let's call it what it is. So I felt like, yeah, the only person she will award is actually Beyonce. But the reason why I was scared was because I felt like if Beyonce won best country album, she wasn't going to win album of the year. It was either one or the two. So I know Post Malone was in that category for best country album. So I felt like if Post Malone was going to win country album, Beyonce was surely going to win album of the year. But when Beyonce won country album, I was like, damn, it's over, like it's curtains. But then again, the speech she gave wasn't giving oh, I know I'm not going to album of the year. So this will be like my only award moving forward. I don't know how to explain it. Like, for example, Lemonade, she won Urban Contemporary Album. And that speech she gave was like, this is the speech she was preparing for her album of the year. But because she had already won Urban Contemporary, it was already certain she was not going to win album of the year. And she actually did win. So I thought that was going to be the same case where if she wins country album, she's not going to album of the year. But lo and behold, we'll talk about it. Lo and behold, whew, we're wrong. But yeah, she won country album and I was so excited for that. Gaga and Bruno won Best Pop Duo. In fact, my prediction, everything was correct. Except for album of the year, I was not really certain because those fuckers in the academy, they love playing with our minds. So album of the year, I wasn't really certain. And I think song of the year, but we'll get into it. Bruno and Gaga deserved Best Pop Duo. Die with a Smile was such a good record. I hope I'm not missing anything else. Let me see. I'm about to get into the performances. Then we'll talk about like the big three eventually. No, okay. I think so. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. So yeah, perform the performances. Can I just say, women, women, they carried the show last night. Like I've said, I've not been this entertained in a long time. The Grammys became so boring, and because it just felt like they only awarded the same person over and over again, that's who her name shall not be mentioned. It felt like they just kept on awarding her every time, and I was just like, ugh. Except from that, the performances were just like very mid, like the previous years since 2017. But this year was spectacular. Sabrina opened the show. She gave such a cute performance, very good, like in terms of pop performance, very light and fun, very cute. I'm not going to go deep into everyone that performed. I'm just going to talk about like my highlights, the people that like ate for me. Then Billie Eilish also gave a Billie Eilish performance. It wasn't the best performance of the night. It wasn't for the top three, but it was good regardless. It was such a Billie performance. You know how Billie is. She doesn't really do too much. She's very laid back, and that worked for her. And I really did like it. It was cute performance. Honestly, they gave a Quincy Jones tribute. They gave a Quincy Jones tribute, and it was so touching. And he's such a legend. Like that man is such a legend. Will Smith gave him an Will Smith gave him an honorary speech because without Quincy Jones, we won't know who Will Smith is. It was so touching. Cynthia Erivo gave such a good tribute. Cynthia is such a good performer. Her vocals is one of one, exceptional, groundbreaking. You can say what you want to say about her. You might not like her, but you cannot deny that that woman is a vocalist, like pure raw vocalist. Also, Stevie Wonder gave it a tribute. I really feel sorry for Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder has watched most of his friends in this industry die, even like the ones that came after, like before, no, after him, like Michael Jackson, and there's so many Whitney, people that he was in the game with, people that also like mentored. He has watched them all died, and it's just very sad. It's very heartbreaking when you're seeing all your friends around you just like get unalived. It was very sad. He sang "We Are the World." It was just so touching. So such a good ceremony, you guys. It was so good. Then Jenny Monet came out. I love Jenny Monet, by the way. She's such a good, oh my god, good artist. Justice for Dirty Computer. Justice for Dirty Computer, because that was the album of 2018 for me. Easily, Dirty Computer was such a good album. It's won no Grammy, and I was shocked. It was so phenomenal. But yeah, Jeremony ate down. She's so electric. Like, oh, what do I want to use? Electric lady. She's so electrocuting. I know that's not a word, but yeah, she was so electrifying and amazing. She brought such good energy. She performed Michael Jackson's song. It was so good. Very good tribute. They did Quincy Jones justice, in my opinion. Some people have their own thoughts on Quincy Jones tribute, but in my opinion, I think they did it justice. Then they kept on hyping up like a surprise act. A surprise act is coming. Initially, I thought it was going to be Beyonce that would perform, because for a minute she was not on her seat for so long. I was like, okay, maybe she might be the surprise act. But it was the weekend, and well, the performance was okay. All I would say that the women carried. That's all I would say. The weekend performance was okay. He brought in Playboy Carti. It wasn't anything groundbreaking. In my opinion, I don't really think the weekend is like the best performer. In my opinion, I like the weekend. I'm not going to lie to you. His albums are solid, but I realize that I'm not really like, in terms of performing live, the weekend is not really. But he did well. He brought in Playboy Carti. I think the reason why they had to give the speech they gave for the weekend was because we saw how they snubbed After Hours. Is it After Hours or After Hour? Give me a second. I have to get that right. After Hour, the weekend. Yeah, After Hours. We saw how they snubbed it at the Grammys in 2021, because that was the album of the year in 2020. Album of the year. And if maybe I'm wrong, but I think Blinding Lights is still the most streamed song of this decade so far. In fact, The Weeknd had a solid era for After Hours, but he got zero nominations. And I think it's because apparently they told him it's either he was going to perform at the Super Bowl or the Grammys. He could not do one. If he performed at the Super Bowl, he won't get nominated at the Grammys. So he said, fuck it. He performed at the Super Bowl and he did get nominated. But regardless, that didn't make any sense. The Weeknd should have gotten nominated for After Hours. So I think that's why they made the whole speech, because they felt like, oh, it was blackballed and he's finally back to the Grammys. I hope they do the same thing for Nicki, because I don't like how they treated Nicki, honestly. She has been blackballed down. It's very sad. But yeah, this is not about Nicki. This is about like this year's Grammy. So yeah, The Weeknd gave a surprise performance and it was cute. Shakira gave a good performance. Shakira is a performer down. Like, I'm not even shocked. She has been in the game for so long. Shakira has been in the game for so long. She gave a good performance. I loved when she hugged Beyonce. That was so heart touching and just because us beautiful liar stands, we have been here since day one. So we're just so heart touching and warming. Bruno and Gaga gave a solid performance, obviously. That the OGs, Bruno and Gaga, that the OGs that have been in the game for so long, now they're even performing with their music kids like Gaga and Chaperone. If I let's get into Chaperone's performance. So yeah, Gaga and Bruno gave a good performance, obviously. Chaperone. Chaperone. Oh my god. Initially, people have always been saying, right from time when Chaperone blew up, people have been saying she's Lady Gaga's daughter. And I didn't to see it. I'm like, wait, because I wasn't really familiar with Chaperone. But after watching last night's performance, goosebumps. I had goosebumps all over the place. She was so good. Yo, this new generation of artists are performing. They are performing because they all gave us a show. But Chaperone was so exceptional. She was so good. I've not watched it since last night. I've not watched any of the performances since last night. I need to get myself together. But it was so good. Chaperone ate down. Down. Then there was one guy called. Then I think it now got to a section of all the new artists performing. I know they gave Chaperone her separate session to perform, but they gave all the. There was a session where all the new artists had to perform, and I really did like that idea because all of them, regardless of how I feel about some of the artists in the category, they gave a good show. Every single one of them. But let me just start with Benson Bone. Cute. It was cute. Cute girl. Teddy Swims, cute girl. It was okay. It was okay. Shabuzi was really good. Shabuzi was really good. He was really good. He was. I'll give him that. But you see, Dochi and Ray. Let's talk about Dochi first. Because she performed before Ray. Dochi. 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 Down the beach. Also, it was tough. Ah, I don't know what to say. I know I'm being dramatic. I'm sorry. It was too good. It was too good. And it was live. This is no backtracking or lip syncing. Her microphone was on. Her microphone was on. She, the fact that Dochi was doing like, she was flipping around. She wasn't just standing in one place. No, she was moving. And she was not, her breath control was 100. She was moving, dancing. The part where she was wearing her suit and they ripped it up. I'm like, what the fuck? This is not your normal. Who does this? Honestly, the only person that comes to mind in terms of performing like that is Doja. Doja and Dochi, they are the ones. But this is not about Doja, because Doja did perform last night. Let me just give Dochi her flowers now. Dochi was too good. Thinking about it now, I'm having goosebumps. Even the crowd was gagged. The crowd was gagged. Even Billie Eilish was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, when Dochi finished performing. Billie was like, oh my god. Jay-Z was gagged. For a whole Jay-Z to be gagged, that shows you how good of a performance that was. Because obviously his wife is, I wouldn't say his husband. His wife is the greatest performer of our time, of all time. Let me clock it, of all time. Beyonce, easily. But for him to be gagged, that means like Dochi did something right. Dochi was too good. I've given her tens. Easily the best performer last night. Her and Ray. Ray. Let's get it to Ray. Ray was Ray was too good. Hold on. Imagine if this is not recording. I'll be so pissed off. I'll be so pissed off. Okay, it is. I need to get a mirror to put behind this. Ray. Ray is a vocalist. You know who Ray reminds me of? She has this Amy Winehouse and Adele back then. She's a mix of Adele and Amy Winehouse. And except from that, she gives me very much old school vocalist vibe. Because back then, that's how vocalists used to perform. On stage with the mic on. Not just, I think the mic had the rope. Yeah. The microphone had the rope. I don't know if she was barefoot. I can't remember. But it reminds me of very much Whitney, very much Mariah, very much Celine Dion. I'm not saying I'm not saying she's on that level. No, I mean in the sense of the way she performed raw, pure vocals. That's what it reminds me of. Very Whitney, very Mariah, very Celine Dion, very Amy Winehouse, very Adele, like pure vocal, even Beyonce, like pure vocal, raw vocal, boom. That's why I said if any of these artists won Best New Artist, I won't be mad. Because what the show that they gave us last night, Dochi, Ray, Sabrina, Chaperone. Obviously, we'll get into Charlie XCX because Charlie. We'll get into Charlie XCX eventually. We will. Because she had the last performance of the night. Her performance was the last. But yeah, Ray was so good. It was exceptional. It was too good. I'll give her flowers. Alicia Keys also won the what they call this award? Something Dr. Dre. Hold on, let me check. Alicia Keys, Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre Global Impact Award. She won that. Fuck Dr. Dre, by the way. Like, with F him down. Fuck him. But yeah, she won that award. It was well deserved for impact because we cannot not talk about Alicia Keys when mentioning R&B, especially in like the 2000s. Alicia Keys had such a solid run. Oh, such a solid run. Alicia Keys, icon. No matter how you feel about her, she's an icon. Her pen game is literal. Pen game literal, instruments literal, icon, legend actually, legend. Because I remember at the time, she was like the one of the most awarded Grammy artists at the time. Yeah, at the time, Alicia Keys. Yeah, she deserved that award. Um, so who else performed? Who else? I think. Okay, let's just get into Charlie XCX before talking about the big three. I need this video to be very short. Charlie XCX. That's my girl. No matter what you guys say about Charlie, I literally don't care. You can say she does, she does. I don't care. Her performance was too good. I mean, she was raving. That what I love things that will make me rave and just fun. Nothing, everything doesn't need to be too serious. Like, come on, life is already too serious. We need something to make us like escape from this reality and just be fun. And that's what Charlie brought on stage. Even though her partying on stage reminded me so much of Rihanna's VMA 2016 reggae performance. Rihanna did something like that, partying on stage, but it doesn't matter. It was still good. The energy was electrifying. She was like, It was too good. No. I can't believe I'm talking about the Grammys because normally I don't care about the Grammys. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I said, you know what, this year I must talk about it because it was different. They got it right. Now, the big three. The big three. Song of the year. No, record of the year. Kendrick won record of the year. I won't say I was shocked, right? I won't say I was shocked, but I was shocked at the same time because I wasn't expecting the Grammys to give a diss track record of the year. I wasn't. I swear I wasn't. I was like, I don't see this. I don't see Kendrick winning this. It might be either Espresso or Birds of a Feather because that seems like those two songs feel like the safer bets to win Song of the Year. No, record of the year. And they gave Kendrick. And the fact that when Kendrick went on stage, the crowd were singing, the whole crowd was singing, a minor. Yo, they screamed. I was like, what the fuck? I was entertained last night. Yo, I was entertained. Taylor, I might not like you. No, I won't say I won't like. I don't like Taylor. I do. I think Taylor is a nice girl, to be honest. I might not be the biggest fan of Taylor. That's what I was saying. I might not be the biggest fan of Taylor Swift, but I realized that anytime she's at award shows, she's always late. When they were playing Not Like Us, Taylor was dancing her butt off with her wine. I'm like, this might be my girl. Maybe I should really get into Taylor. Even though Tortured Poem Department, whatever, it's such a boring album. Like, girl, what are we doing? I need more of 1989. 1989 was a solid album. I won't lie to you guys. It was fun. That was fun. But yeah, Taylor, you were lit last night. So when they were playing Not Like Us, Taylor was dancing. Everyone was dancing. Even Beyonce was moving. She didn't want to say the lyrics, but it was clear that Beyonce knows this song down. But because obviously if she sang the lyrics, some people might twist it and, Drake might try to sue her or something because he's so petty for no reason. But yeah, it was so fun. So fun. Kendrick deserved to win because Not Like Us was huge. Then that was for record of the year. Then song of the year. Kendrick won again. And if I remember correctly, yeah, Diana Ross awarded Kendrick for I'm mixing the two. I think it was Song of the Year. Diana Ross awarded Kendrick for Song of the Year. I wasn't expecting Kendrick to win. I was like, there's no way Bill Eilish should go home empty-handed because Sabrina had already won best. She had already won two best pop vocal album and best pop performance. I was like, no way Billy is going home empty-handed. Birds of a Feather was this song of 2024. It was this song. Same with both songs actually. Not Like Us and Birds of a Feather. It was either going to be one of them, and I gave it to Not Like Us. I was shocked because till now I'm still shocked Billy walked home empty-handed. She walked home empty-handed. I'm still shocked because Bed of a Feathers, that song was too good. Not just about the popularity, but the quality. I was really shocked she didn't win that award. But Kendrick also deserved it. Kendrick deserved it because Not Like Us changed the game. But the fact he did this with a diss track, I don't know. Do you guys think Drake is coming back from this? Or do you think Drake is completely done? I don't know. I don't know. Because not like us winning Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Rap Song. He won 5 Grammys. Kendrick walked home with 5 Grammys. I don't know if Drake is going to come back from this. I don't know. I don't know. Then the biggest award of the night. Let me drop my phone. Because this is the last category. Album of the Year. Yo. I wish I could show my live reaction here to my reaction to Beyonce winning. I was scared, you guys. I was like, are they going to snub this woman again? Because these people know what they're doing. Because first of all, Trevor Noah gave a speech on, oh, if Beyonce win album of the year, blah, 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 blah. I felt like I was going to jinx it. I was like, shut the fuck, like, please shut up, don't jinx this. Even like she's going to win album of the year, she's going to make history. I'm like, don't jinx this, let it just happen naturally. So I was so scared. Initially, I thought, to be honest, I thought Charlie was going to win. I knew Taylor Swift was not going to win. I knew. I felt like if they're going to award Taylor Swift that album of the year, that means like these people actually, in fact, know what they are doing. Like they're intentionally like trying to be different. I don't know how to explain it. They're intentionally trying to make us angry. That's how I felt if Taylor Swift was going to win album of the year. So I said, you know what, scratch that out. Taylor is not winning. The three people that I saw winning that award, album of the year, was between Cowboy Carter, Bratz, and um, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish. Those are the three people that were on my list to win. Tortured Poet was such a boring album. I tried getting into it. I slept off. I was like, damn, I'm getting tortured. Am I the tortured poet? It was boring boring. So those are I didn't really see Sabrina winning or Chaperone, no. And especially when they had won, when Sabrina won Best Pop Vocal Album, I knew, yeah, she'd not win the Album of the Year. Then when Chaperone won Best New Artist, I knew, yeah, she'd not win the Album of the Year. I just knew. So it was between Charlie, Beyonce, and Billie Eilish. When the firefighter called, even the firefighter she was shocked because she said Cabo. She stuttered like I'm stuttering now. She's like Cabo Cara. She was shocked. I screamed and I screamed and I screamed and I screamed and I screamed. Even Gaga was crying. Lady Gaga was crying, and you could tell that it's genuine tears. I wish Adele was there. I wish Adele was there to witness that because we all know Adele is like the biggest Beyonce fan down. I wish Adele, Lizzo were there. Yeah, I know it's not about them, but I wish they were there because they really love that woman so much. Gaga was crying. Beyonce's speech was very short, not too long. She just said after no, I'm not saying anywhere, but she was like she said something like how after how many years? Let me get it right. Hold on, I don't want to get this wrong because that speech moved me. It was short, but it was impactful. Give me a second. I must get it right. I must get it right. That speech was impactful. Um, Oh, she said, I just feel so full and very honored. It's been many, many years. But I've watched this woman get snubbed over and over and over and over and over again. When she won, this award is for Shasha Fierce. This award is for Lemonade. No, this award is for self-titled. Let me get it right. Well, it's for Shasha Fierce. It's for self-titled. It's for Lemonade. It's for Renaissance. Which album do you guys think was the most deserving though? I don't know. Between those four. Personally, I would always go for self-titled and Lemonade, but especially self-titled. Because that's an album that you had to be there. Self-titled, I was there. And the way she announced this, she didn't even announce the album. I remember clearly. Solange was the one that announced it. Beyonce didn't say anything. Solange just tweeted, and I might be getting this, I might not get it right because it's been years. Solange tweeted, my sister just dropped the dopest album on iTunes. Go and listen. Boom. That was it. No promotion. Surprise drop. And not just album, but every single song had visuals. Mind you, let's get something right. Beyonce is the reason why people say visuals till this day. I don't care. You might say, well, I've been saying visuals for years. No, she popularized that shit. And I'm not wrong. She's the reason why people say visuals till this day. She dropped visuals for every single song. That's why I will always go hard for self-titled. That's the album that she should have won Album of the Year for the most. Then Lemonade. But that doesn't mean Cowboy Carter did not deserve it because that's a solid album right there. Solid album. Her vocal range, her growth on Cowboy Carter, spectacular. Because people are going on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram rambling, saying, oh, Jay-Z paid for the award. Jay-Z rigged it. That the reason why Beyonce won the award was because Jay-Z cried on stage. Fuck you, Ange. Ange. Even though Jay-Z cried blood, Ange, just don't act as if this is good. This is like some lifetime achievement award, or they gave it to Beyonce because they nominated her so many times. That's why they gave it to her. That's why they gave her the award. We're not going to undermine her winning because if there's anybody that should face backlash, it's the Grammys. Why has no black woman won Album of the Year for 26 years? Since 1999, no black woman has won. Is that not insane? Mariah Carey never won for Emancipation of Mimi. Janet Jackson never won for The Velvet Rope or self-titled. Clock this. Are you... Don't piss me off. Jenny Monet never won. Rihanna never won. Say what you want to say about Rihanna, but Rihanna deserved Album of the Year somehow for Anti. Even Good Girl Gone Bad was a solid album. Good Girl Gone Bad was a solid pop album. If Taylor Swift can have 4, why can't Rihanna have Album of the Year? Why did Beyonce never have Album of the Year? Like, why? SZA never won for Control, for SOS. 26 years. That's nasty work. That is nasty work. Nasty work. We're not going to undermine Beyonce winning this award. She deserved it. Cowboy Carter was it. Solid album. Very solid album. She deserved it. So I'm really happy she finally had this award. It was such a good show. Very good show. They did not annoy me in any way because everyone I wanted to win won. But Ariana didn't win. Let's get into the snubs. I feel like the biggest snub, obviously, was Billie Eilish. It was Billie Eilish because that album was very solid. Hit Me Hard and Soft was solid. But I mean, she'll be fine. Billie will be fine. She has like 2 songs. I remember her debut. She cleared the big 3. Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best New Artist. Vroom! She cleared it. Last year, she literally won Song and Record of the Year for this song on Barbie. I used to do... What was I made for? Billie will be fine. Because Billie was crying and people are saying... Some of our fans are saying she was crying because she lost. No. I think Billie was crying because Beyonce finally got what she deserves. And maybe I'm reaching. But I don't think I'm reaching. That's why Billie and Gaga were crying. Both of them were crying. Yeah. They cried. So Billy was the biggest snub. But personally, my biggest snub last night, personally, was Ariana. I don't know who Ariana Grande offended. I don't know if she offended. I don't know. I don't know. But Eternal Sunshine was such a good album. Ariana, I don't. Even Willow's album, I can't pronounce that album till this day. And I literally play it almost every day. I literally played it today. Let me show you guys. Yeah. Hepatogen. Hepatogen. Willow deserved something. That album was solid. Solid. But overall, it was a solid show. Solid ceremony. I have no notes. For once, the Grammys did something right. I feel like this is going to have an effect on the Oscars, and the Oscars might fuck it up. Like the Oscars might end up being a mess because I don't think we can go from one award ceremony being so spectacular and so good to another award show being spectacular and so good. The Oscars is gonna be a mess. I can feel it. Be prepared. Be prepared. So that's it, guys. I really had fun doing this type of video. I think I'm going to do this for the Oscars. I think I will surely do this for the Oscars because this was fun. Not too serious, just fun. Talk about the award shows. Like I'm talking to you guys. You guys are my friends. And yeah, that's it. What are your thoughts on this award show and the ceremony? Who do you think was snubbed? Personally, I really, really did enjoy this ceremony. And I hope it will remain like this. I hope it will remain like this. So I'll see you guys for my next video. Bye.